Welcome back to episode 2, season 1 of DaBros. It's your host, Alan.
Hey, Jimmy, what's up?
Back, man. Episode 2.
Damn, dude, you're barely hanging in there, bro.
I'm trying. What's food?
What's good?
What's been going on, Jimmy?
What's been going on, man? I've been working. That's what I've been doing.
How's this heat treating you?
Shitty. Real shitty, dude. It's not nice. She don't play nice, man.
It's been brutal.
Not nice. Yeah. What? It's been like what? Over 110 for like 3 weeks now, I think.
It was like, what, 116 today?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. For those people that work outside, we both work outside, so we get it, man. We get it. Shit sucks.
Make sure you stay hydrated.
Drink your water. Drink your
water.
Gatorade. Drink your Pedialyte.
Oh, you know a hack? I'm gonna tell you a hack. So on TV.
Don't say pickle juice.
If you want all natural electrolytes, get like a water bottle and put a dash of Himalayan salt in it, and that adds electrolytes to your water.
Because of the salt, right?
Yeah.
Dude, my girl's dad was just telling me that I should get water, put like some lemon juice or lime juice, and like put some salt in it. And then he said it's better than Gatorade.
It is. And it's more healthier.
I'm like, are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's good. No, man. Like, yeah, just working. I think I put in like a hair over 50 hours. So, yeah, it's been busy, dude. It's been brutal.
Last week I did 60. This week I did just over 40. I might have did like 42 today this week. I missed Tuesday.
You missed Tuesday? Did you call in?
Yeah. So they have this thing called flex. So that means you get to be off. They'll call you and tell you that you're off, and you don't have to come in that day.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
I wish I had that.
The check is kind of smaller, but you know.
Oh, okay. Nah, I'm on the the OTDL list. So that means I'm on the overtime list. So anytime there's overtime, they give it to all of us. So we had like city CCAs, city carrier assistants. Those are like the new people that haven't been converted to a career employee. So anytime there's a route down or multiple routes down, we get pieces off those routes. So it's usually like about an hour and a half to 2 hours. But lately, since Prime Day, we've been slammed, dude. Like I never delivered so many office chairs before. So on one of the routes, I dropped off, it was like 12 office chairs.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. And like the messed up part is these guys were on the second floor.
So you got to drag them up the stairs?
No, they had an elevator, but the way it worked, the way it worked where I parked at, where you park, the elevator's on the other side of the complex where the plaza is at. So when you park, you still gotta walk and then go up the elevator. But where the suite is at, so where the elevator drops you off, you gotta walk all the way across back the plaza on the second floor to get to the unit.
That's crazy. They give y'all hand trucks?
Dolly? Yeah, dollies. Dude, I never heard it called a hand truck until I started working at the post office. I always heard it called a dolly.
Yeah, they call it hand trucks in New York where I'm from.
This dude Pat's like, do you grab the hand truck? I'm like, what? I'm like, the dolly? He's like, it's called a hand truck. I'm like, nah, it's a dolly, dude.
I think dolly's the one that don't have a handle.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
a flat, and it has like the 4 wheels on it.
Oh, okay.
So they call those dollies.
I'm like, damn, dude, you've been here too long. He was an older dude, super cool, but yeah, anyways, yeah, dude, it's been rough since Prime Day. like rough. And like
Man.
it doesn't help. It's like been over like 110 every day. So they got us going at 8, and I haven't been leaving till like 6:30, 7:30.
And in the morning, it's over 100 degrees.
Dude, yeah, like I think it was like 3 days ago. The morning was like the highest low ever. It was like 93, 97 degrees. I'm like, dude, what the hell?
I think when I left this morning, it was like 103. Like 3 in the morning, it was like 103.
Dude.
So it's gonna be brutal.
And like what people don't know is the mail trucks, they don't have a lot of like the LLVs, the old like your stereotypical mail truck. They don't have AC. There's no AC. It's just a little fan. So once that mail truck gets hot, that fan starts blowing hot air in your face. So
I'd have died.
So if you have it pointing in your face, just like it literally feels like when you open the oven and all that hot air is like comes to your face, but it's like so you gotta point it down.
Yeah.
Like at your chest area, because if you turn it off, like it gets like, how do you say, like stuffy. Like there's no air moving, so you have to have it on just to keep the circulation. So I was like,
I don't know how you I have to have my AC.
Yeah, dude, I'd be getting home like I wear arm sleeves and like leg sleeves, and like the sweat's all dried up. It's like all white, like dusty. It's bad,
just a
man.
big pile of salt right now.
Yeah, dude. All natural, bro.
I need to get arm sleeves.
Dude, you should.
I got burned like 3 times today because of the truck.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, because the rails get hot. It's just like
the metal.
Yeah. And yeah, I need to get some arm sleeves.
Do you guys have to wear like special shoes, like non-slip shoes or like boots?
Yeah, we gotta wear steel toes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
steel toes?
Yeah, it was free. They give you a voucher.
What kind of boots do you got?
Red Wings.
Ooh, damn, dude.
Yeah.
Dang, they treat you guys nice.
Yeah,
I got some.
Comfortable. I ain't gonna front.
I had some Timberland Pros, most comfortable boots ever, but I'm not trying to spend like $200 every time I need like new work shoes though.
Are Timberlands $200 now?
Those work boots were the Timberland Pros.
Oh.
They're like actual work boots. Like I think the ones I got were composite toe, so it's like a little lighter.
Okay.
Most comfortable boot ever. Like they're so comfy, but I can't justify the $200. And like with how much walking we do, like they just wear like after like 5 months, 6 months.
Yeah, and they heavy. You gotta lug those around.
Have you ever had Happy Dads? It's like a seltzer. Happy Dad. Oh, that's what I'm drinking. It's like a seltzer, like a hard seltzer.
Is it good?
I don't know. It's okay. I'm not in love with it. It's not Blue Moon, but it's.
You might as well have a Blue Moon seltzer.
It's a little lighter. Supposedly it has electrolytes, so.
Electrolytes?
Yeah, it's supposed to
alcohol.
Yeah, so it's supposed to like offset like the whatever, you know.
Okay, y'all. Jimmy's drinking electrolytes with alcohol in it.
It's a trip, dude. It's 2023, dude. 2023.
What's so special about this one? It has electrolytes and alcohol at the same time.
Dude.
You think you're getting hydrated and the alcohol drains, so you're not really getting hydrated. You just keeping the same stuff in you.
What the heck? Oh, but
that's fun.
I think like I don't know, dude. It's weird. I don't know. It's tasty though. It's like those sparkling waters. You can't even taste the alcohol.
I can never get into sparkling water.
Dude, this lady on one of the routes, she gave me like a lime flavored sparkling water. And it was like ice cold, and like, dude, that's like, it was good. It was so good. Like I went, like when we went to go grocery shopping, like I looked for it. And then like for like a 6-pack, it was like $7. I'm like, fuck that. I'll just put some lime juice in my water.
Man, everything tastes good when it's ice cold in this heat.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Dude,
But physically, I'm tired, dude. I am tired. I am
I am
straight up
too.
exhausted, dude.
Yeah,
Mentally, I'm
I would
good.
miss like we were supposed to record like 2 times before, and I missed it because I literally knocked out. Like this heat knocks you out.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Yesterday,
I get it. I be bugging this guy like at 8. I'm like, hey, you want to record, bro?
I was already. I was asleep. Yesterday, I was asleep by like 7:30.
Jeez, dude.
I was knocked
Did
out.
you go to sleep with the sun still up?
Huh? Yeah.
You, what?
I ate. I was falling asleep when I got home. I laid on the couch, and then I started falling asleep. And now that was before I ate. My wife had to wake me up just to eat. So then I
Damn.
ate and I lay back on the couch, and then
Uh,
I just it was night. It was a blackout after that. I didn't wake up till about 1 a.m., 1:30. I started coming in and out of sleep.
Damn, dude. Real dad, bro. Real dad. Real dad falling asleep on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I used to go visit my dad on the weekends, he had this recliner. He always had a recliner, dude. Dude, that was his joint, bro.
Yeah, I didn't get to that. I didn't get to that yet. Don't have a recliner. I got a chase. I sleep on the chase.
Nice, dude.
No recliner yet. Maybe about when I get 60, I think I'll have a recliner.
I think once my kids move out, bro, getting a recliner.
What you got? Like, you got a long way to go, Jimmy.
I know, dude. I know.
You'll be 40 by the time they turn 18, huh?
Yeah, dude, I'll be young. I'm young still.
I know, right?
For those of you that don't know, I am 29. Still young. Still young.
I'll be
How old are
50
you, Alan?
by the time Isaac leaves, which is not bad.
Not bad. No.
I mean, the way the generation goes these days, he'll probably be gone before that.
You think so?
Yeah.
When did you move out?
I moved out when I was 21, 20, something around there.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I think I moved out. I moved down here when I was like 20. Yeah, like 21, 22. I had to be.
My first move was to Virginia, and then I stayed there for a while, and then I moved to Maryland, and then I came back to New York, and then I moved out here.
Why'd you move down here, dude? It's so hot, bro.
So, okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to tell you why I moved to Arizona. So, I initially wasn't supposed to move to Arizona. So, I came down here my sister was living here. She was here 7 years prior. And she was like, oh, why don't you come down here and, have a vacation? So I said, okay. So I came down here on vacation, me and my mom. We came down here and we stayed for about a week. Now, throughout this whole week, my sister was trying to show me apartments and I wasn't trying to hear it. Like I kept telling her, I was like, I'm not trying to move to Arizona. Stop showing me this apartment. She literally took me to an apartment and I stayed in the car. That's how bad it was. Like,
you're so petty, man.
She was just listen. I told her, I said, I don't want to see no apartments. So I was staying at her apartment. They still had to go to work. And me and my mom would go to the pool. And that's different because where I'm from, we don't have pools.
Like, for real?
Yeah, we don't have pools. There's no pools. There's only like one, and I think that's like in the Bronx. And
like
I live like an hour. Pool? It's not even a community pool. It's like an apartment pool, like a project pool.
What the?
Yeah, so we would hang out by the pool. It was nice. It was just like it was like everything like when you go into a picture on like online and you try to look at the apartments and it looks nice online.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, it looks like shit. It
Yeah.
wasn't like that with Arizona. The way it looked on the picture is the exact way it looked when you get there. So when I got back home, everything just looked different.
Uh,
Everything stinked. Every it was just depressing. It was like night and day. So I
bro,
was like,
I heard New York's kind of like that. My girl went to New York like a while back before we
mhm,
met, and then she's like, it's kind of dirty.
it is.
She's like, kind of dirty. The subways are dirty. Like,
Yes. Yeah. It's you're when you go because you're from Arizona, but when you go to New York, you're gonna see the difference.
the
You're
whole
gonna be like, damn. But when I got back to New York, I was like, damn, it's different. Like I didn't like it anymore. I was like, nah, I gotta go. And I
yeah.
went. So I was making in New York, I was making about $13 an hour.
Uh-huh.
And I was coming home with like 720. Literally every 2 weeks, that was my check, 720.
That
But
sounds
when
so
I
bad.
came, I know, but when I moved down here and I got my first job doing security at the Phoenix Children's Hospital,
Yeah.
I was making 1050, and my checks was 900. That
Your
was my
math don't math,
first check,
dude. That don't make sense.
900.
Was it because you're just working more, or
No, I was still working 40 hours when they were giving overtime. I
was it
would start getting like 1200.
like the taxes are different? Like,
The taxes is different.
oh, okay,
And
okay,
then the cost of living at the time
a
was
lot cheaper.
easy. Yeah, it was cheaper. So
Yeah,
I was living off 1050.
God, dude,
You can't do that now, but
you can't do that anymore. No, 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 no.
you need a real paycheck these days. You need 50
Yeah,
grand
dude,
just to
for real.
survive.
I thought I was making good money till like last year, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, until like, so I got back on the overtime list because like since my son was born, like I haven't worked very much overtime. Like I'll get like a couple hours like each week, and that's all I needed. But then like I don't know, something switched up, dude, this year. Like something switched up because I'm like, damn, where all my money going, dude? Like barely got this, barely got that.
You have to buy Simulac.
Formula?
Yeah.
No, like, well, we were buying it, but I wasn't on the list. Like, we're a okay, dude. But then like 2023 hit, and then like everything changed. I don't know what happened. Like, it's just like I didn't buy anything. Like everything's still the same, but like I don't know. I think everything just got more expensive. Like gas got
It did.
expensive, and
Yeah.
I think part of the reason we didn't have my little red car. My sister totaled it, but she's okay.
What?
Yeah, dude. Do you remember that little red car I had?
I do remember the little
Yeah,
red
yeah, yeah.
car.
So,
Didn't you give it to your mom?
yeah, I gave it to my mom. Then she got a car. She had it for a good minute, dude. Like she gave it back to me.
Yeah.
So sorry, mom, I love you, but so I gave her the car with like I think it like had just barely like 70,000, 75,000 miles. And then so when she finally got her car, my sister helped her get her car,
Mhm.
a sweet Honda. And then I was like, hey, I was like, you think I can buy my car back, or like you think I can get my little red car back? Because my truck is like thirsty, bro. She thirsty, my truck. So she's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I cleaned it. That like she gave me my car back. She gave me the keys. I hop in, turn the ignition on. Dude, I kid you not, 200 and like 1,000 or something like that miles. I'm like,
Damn, where was she
bro,
going?
everywhere, dude, everywhere.
Damn.
It still ran good though. Like I think I had it for another couple years. But at the time when she
Wow.
gave me the car back, I lived down the street from where I worked at, so I just took my truck just because I could. And
Yeah.
the battery was dead, so like I didn't even think about getting a battery for a while.
Mm.
And then yeah, I finally got a battery. Um, and then we got this house, which is like 20 minutes away from where I work at. So I started using the red car as my daily, and then like my truck as my weekend truck, like
Mm.
just for whatever. And so like it would only cost like $40 to fill up. So that's what changed. when that car got totaled, then like
Yeah.
that 40 changed to 90 a week, like sometimes 100 depending on gas prices. So
Damn.
that's what changed. Yeah, dude, I missed that car. My sister, yeah, she totaled it, fortunately. She's okay, but
That's
she felt
good.
so bad. I felt bad for her.
Wow. Yeah, I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Fucking miss that thing though. Miss it. I miss it. But I'm almost done paying off my truck, yo. So I think I got like a year left, 2 years. A little bit less than 2 years, I think. So
Dang.
yeah.
We trying to I think we got like 40K left. But we trying to get upgraded. We went to get an upgrade on the truck because we want to get a 2500. Man, them things expensive.
Yeah, they are. Those
They're
are
like,
real trucks, dude. Real trucks.
the lowest we seen was like 65K. And the payment, oof.
Was it like 900 a month?
No, it was more like 13.
Oh,
Yeah, like
Oh,
13.
what?
Yeah, because everything's like you said, everything's spiked.
Everything went up,
Everything's
dude,
expensive. Yeah, interest rates.
God, dude.
Yeah, that's a whole nother apartment.
That's a whole check, dude. That's a whole check. That's
I'm
2
about-
weeks worth of work, bro.
I'm about to start acting like AI on
Bro.
back in a minute.
Nah, dude. So like, since everything gone up, bro, like I've been on my hustle, dude. Like I'd be finding stuff like on the route, like that's on the side of the road. I pick it up, clean it up, and like put it up on OfferUp and like Facebook Marketplace.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude. Like it sells, like dudes, like it sells, dude. Like I've like picked up a TV, I picked up a mini fridge, I picked up like some furniture. Just wipe it down real quick and post it for like $20, 15, like just on the low, just to get rid of it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, and like it helps a lot, dude. Honestly, that's like lunch, that's like groceries. It's just
Yeah.
But like, yeah, but for a little bit we want to like how do you say, like refurnish furniture that I find.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, dude. I was like, just wait till the summer is over. It's like 115 and like you got me sanding a freaking nightstand, dude.
That's crazy.
Nah,
That sounds like a good little flippy flip.
Yeah, dude. It works, dude. It works. And then like sometimes I got into like woodworking for a little bit, and like I'll do like little projects here and there and just see if they sell. And some they sell, but it's too much work, honestly.
Yeah, I hear you.
I can't, dude. I'm not real artsy. My girl's family thinks I'm artsy, but I'm like, nah, dude. Like it's just a couple screws, some nails, and bada bing, bada boom.
Hey, if it works, it works. Yeah.
So how you been? Mentally? How you been mentally?
I'm all right. Trying to find the next best thing.
Like next best job, next best.
I don't know yet.
Anything.
Just I always like try to wonder about it, like seeing what's next. I guess that's what my mental is at right now.
They always say like if you get too comfortable, that's like a man's killer, dude.
It is.
Like you start losing motivation, you start not caring about things you used to. You're not as passionate anymore. So
yeah, it's like
I think that's another reason why we started this, because kind of gave us another little spark.
Be a trash man the rest of my life.
Dude, do you think about stuff like that too?
Huh?
Do you think about stuff like that? Like I be on the route, like, dude, like, am I gonna
Can I really retire here? Is this really?
Dude.
Stuff like that.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like the post office, like people retire all the time. When they're like 60 and like they live good lives, but like. Like the way I see it is like these people that retire, bro, like either before or when they retire, they get like shoulder replacements, like something replaced, shoulder, leg, knee, or like they have like not health issues, but it's mainly like with the body, like something's always aching, like just because
Yeah,
the
yeah,
nature of our job getting in and out of the truck can.
yeah. Because you could get arthritis and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
my job, when we go to like a dump site, there's so much stuff flying around. Like, and a lot of these drivers, they don't wear masks. I
Oh,
wear
you're talking about
masks,
like chemicals and
like
just
chemicals and particles and asbestos. Like, and nobody knows
oh,
what's flying around in that air, And it's just dusty, so dusty. And I don't want to be one of those people that that retire
and they have like lung
on a
problems or like
freaking right. I can't breathe. I can't. I mean, I got like a little can next to me with tubes up my nose and
yeah,
shit.
they can't even
Like,
enjoy
I don't
life,
want to be
dude.
one of those people.
Exactly.
So
I think that's another reason why I started like taking classes again, dude. Like, um, just to give myself an opportunity when an opportunity presents itself.
mm-hmm.
Like at least I'll have that option, or like say something happens to me here, like at the post office, like where I physically cannot do the job, then at least I'll have like this education or this something to fall back on and
Yeah,
possibly pursue that, or once I'm done I can pursue that and maybe quit the post office if it's better. But like I'm in a dilemma because like with the amount of time I put at the post office, like the next job I do apply for, and if I do get hired, like it has to be worth it. It has to be more
yeah,
money. It
yeah,
has to
yeah. That's
like I
how.
need a lot of stuff up front because like I've been a career employee for 6 years. So I have like X amount of sick leave hours, X amount of annual leave hours.
Mhm.
I have all these benefits. Like I have my family under my health insurance, so
Yeah,
it's a lot of variables I gotta take into account. So
and your son's still a baby, so he goes to the doctor
yeah, he's at the
every
doctor
year. He still got to get shots.
every other month,
Yeah.
something like that.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah,
but
you definitely have to weigh out options when you're switching in. Is
switching
the
careers.
company to go to? Is it really worth it?
Hmm.
All that stuff.
But I like working for a post office. It's the easiest, hardest job I've had.
I could say that about roll off. It's the
Hmm.
easiest and hard. It's the easiest and hardest because the job is redundant. You get to the site, you pick up
It's the
the
same
box,
thing every
dump
day.
it, and yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
What was your first job?
my very first job,
Yeah.
my very first job was working for Vera Wang as a delivery. I used to deliver her garments.
Like like the chick?
Huh? No,
The
she's
chick?
a yes. Well, it's her company.
Oh, so did you ever meet her?
Yeah, I did by mistake.
Is she Asian?
She is Asian.
Oh, dude, nice. Like crazy rich Asians?
Huh?
Like crazy rich Asians?
Yeah,
Asians.
I've been to her little penthouse too.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Baller.
she this is how I met her. So I never was supposed to go to the front of the building.
Mm.
They always told me to use like the elevator, but the elevator was never working. So I used to go to the front of the building, and the security didn't care. So one day I was going to the front of the building. There was this lady on the phone, and we both got on the elevator together. And she just talking. I was like, well, this lady just shut up for a second. Like, she talks too much, right?
Was it Vera
So,
Wang?
it was Vera Wang. I didn't know until I went back downstairs and the security was like, oh, you know who you rode in the elevator with, right? I said, I don't know, but she talks too much. And he said, that was Vera Wang. And I said,
No
oh,
way.
I didn't know.
What the nice, dude.
Yeah, so that was my first time and last time meeting her.
Nice.
So
Nah.
yeah.
My
And
first job
her
was
place was pretty like when you go to these like
like celebrities are like high.
yeah, the little high rise. It wasn't really a high rise. She was like living on Lexington. And the places don't look that big when they're outside, but you could tell they're fancy.
Yeah.
When you go upstairs and you go in there, they'll have like the whole floor.
What?
Like the whole floor is theirs. They got like I could look down to the hallway and she had like a big old conference room.
Yeah.
Kids.
I imagine it being like a Vegas, like a Las Vegas suite, like
Yeah,
a
it
suite,
was,
you know.
it was big, but it was more rustic, like
Oh,
oldish.
yeah.
And then she had two kids that was playing in the living room,
Mhm.
and they had a maid.
A
I was
maid.
like, damn, she big balling over here.
A maid, damn.
She had a maid.
I need a
She was
maid.
cleaning and she was taking care of the kids at the same time.
Like a maid / nanny.
Yeah.
What?
And then she had a computer I've never even seen before. Like it was some kind of brand new 2 years before it even come out kind of stuff. I didn't even seen it before.
I don't think I ever met anyone like that.
Yeah. First and last time.
First and last time. My first job was I worked for this. It was like a small business, like window and construction cleaning. VNC. We used to go to church. We used to go to the Mormon church for a little bit, and like one of the Sundays we actually did go. You know, like I forgot where I was, but Victor, he comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, like, how old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 16, turning 16." He's like, "Okay, cool. So you can work." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm down to work." And I thought he was just talking about like doing some yard work or like,
yeah,
you know. So he's like, "All right, come over this weekend and you can do some yard work and like change out some stuff for me." I'm like, "All right, okay, cool." But so his house was a block away from where I grew up. So I just walked over, you know, and so I get there and he's like, "All right, so you're gonna pull all these weeds, rake them up, put it in trash bag, throw it out," and then he asked me if I knew electrical work, how like change the light bulb housing, like the whole setup.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I was like, changed them out on my mom's house. So I did all that work and then he was surprised I actually knew how to do the light bulb housing. So he's like, "All right, well," he's like, "Do you want to come work for us?" I'm like a real job. He's like, yeah. I was like, "Okay, sure. Like I'm down." So he gave me an application and like, dude, I'm like 16, dude. Like, and it asks us like how much they should pay you. And I'm like, dude, like what's the minimum wage, you know? So my dumbass put $7.50, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I lowballed myself, and then his wife grabs the application. She was like looking at everything, like everything's good. Then she was like, "All right, cool." Then Victor came in. He was like, "All right, well, come in tomorrow, and then we'll take you to a job site that you can, you know, clean up, and like you'll be there all day, like for most of the day, you know." So takes me to it was one of his wife's rentals. They have a few rental properties, so someone just moved down. They wanted me to clean it up. So I did that and came out good, you know, wiped the walls and did like a pretty good clean, I guess. So okay, so you're ready for the next job then. I was like, okay. Then Victor, like, he's like, "You'll be working with like my actual crew." I was like, "All right." He's like, "But I need you here Saturday morning at 4 in the morning, 4 a.m. I'm like, "Dude, what? I've never been up that early." So I tell my mom, I was like, "Okay, I'm like, I guess I'm going to work Saturday, 4 a.m. She was like, "Okay." So like I said, it's down the street. So I'm up like at 3 in the morning walking over to his house.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "All right." So we get in his like work vans and then we drive all the way to Holbrook, Arizona, dude. So it's like probably about an hour, 45 minutes, an hour drive. And we get there like probably about 5 or 6. Can't remember, but dude, we're there till like 10 p.m. that night, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, 10, 11 at night. And so like we had to clean a new construction. Like we did the windows, we cleaned everything, dude. And we had to wax the floor, polish it. That was the worst day of my life, dude. Like I've never worked that hard that much, you know.
Nothing. $7.50.
Yeah, dude. And then we get back into Flagstaff. He takes me home. Then he's like, "All right, so the next day, Sunday." He's like, "Okay, like I'll see you at 7." I'm like, "What?" Yeah, dude. He's like, "I'll see you at 7." And I'm like, "No way." I'm like, are you being serious? He's like, yeah. So I get to his house at like 6:45, and we're like loading up the vans, and then he's like, okay, so like he was explaining to me what we do on Sundays. He's like, we have office buildings that I need to do weekly, so we'll be done by like 1, you know. Yeah, dude. Then I stayed there for like a couple of years, dude.
Wow.
That was my first job. That was the hardest job I've ever worked, dude. Only reason why I quit was because I fell off a roof, a 2-story roof.
Oh no!
Cleaning windows, yeah. That's the only reason why I quit. Then I worked at McDonald's.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Concrete.
Yeah, I fell on the concrete, dude. It was weird, dude. Like, so we're cleaning the outside windows, and the roof was like a metal roof, and so we didn't wear harnesses like we're probably supposed to. Like, they're like, "What's a harness?" You know, I'm like, okay. But like, I've always cleaned like 2-story, like the windows on the 2-story, the second floor. And so I'm outside, and Armando's next to me. He's doing the other window, and so we have like these window belts, and like I'm like getting my thing wet and like wiping the window with soap, and I got too much soap, and the soap started running down and got under my shoe. Then I looked down, and like, dude, it was like a movie. Like, you see the soap running down, and it goes right underneath the shoe. I looked at Armando, then whoop.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude. I started sliding. I'm like trying to grab onto something. And then sure enough, I go whoop. Then you're falling, dude. Like, you're just looking at the sky like, this is gonna hurt, you know? It's like slow-mo, dude. Like, it was so like, it's weird. Like, it's like the weirdest feeling, dude. Like, it doesn't even feel like you're falling till you hit the ground. And then when I hit the ground, I think I like blacked out. Like, I was out for like a minute. And I can hear Armando like, Yimmy, are you okay? And he picks me up, and like, I'm sore, dude. Like, I'm already hurting then. So Victor, my boss, he takes me to the hospital, and I'm calling my mom. Like, I'm only 17. I was still in high school, dude. So, and it was a summer job. I think it was like before I was a senior, and I'm calling my mom like, yo, like, I fell off a roof. I'm okay, but Victor's taking me to the ER. She's like, you're not okay if you're going to the emergency room, dude. She's like, I'll be right there. I was like, all right. Yeah, dude. And like, after like the second day of like being released from the hospital, like my whole like chest and my back was like blue. Like, I had a really bad chest contusion.
Damn.
And like, I could not, like, I needed help going to the restroom. Like, I need help doing everything, dude. Like,
I'm surprised you survived.
Dude, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. So, never doing window cleaning again.
I don't blame you. Shoot. That's too much.
Way too much. Nah, it was a good job though. Like, I give a lot of credit to Victor. Like, he instilled a good work ethic in me, like how to handle like different situations and stuff. So I'm happy I worked there. Taught me a lot of good stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude. All right. Well, shoot, we're gonna take a quick break, guys, and then we'll be right back with you. What up? We're back, guys.
All right.
Quick break.
Did you hear about the sharks that was eating cocaine?
What?
There was sharks.
Is that real?
Yeah. Remember that movie, Cocaine Bear?
Yeah. Are they making a cocaine shark movie?
There's there's actual sharks that are eating cocaine because they dropped the packages in the water, in the ocean.
Yeah. And it wasn't the mailman, FYI.
Huh?
The packages, it wasn't the mailman.
No, it wasn't the mailman. It was a different kind of mailman.
The one that delivers the powder.
Yes.
That good Colombian dude. Are you for real?
Yeah. It was on the news.
You just bring this up because it's Shark Week. It's gonna be Shark Week tomorrow.
Because they're not eating cocaine.
Yeah, dude. I've been telling my girl it's gonna be Shark Week like for like the last 2 weeks, dude. She's like, "What Shark Week?" I'm like, "I don't know, dude. I just know like it's a big deal.
But actually,
I just like all the drinks that like. That's why like because he had the Sonic code. That's why I was asking. I was like, "Do you get the Shark Week drink?" Because Sonic has like a bomb like slushy like Shark Week drink.
I don't know about that.
Dude, like all these places like make like these crazy Shark Week drinks, dude. Like that's the only reason why I like it because like they come up with these cool drinks that have like sharks, like the candy sharks and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know jack about Shark Week, dude. It's like
So they used to play like shark movies all day,
like Jaws and
yeah,
oh, I saw that on Peacock, like Jaws 1, Jaws 2.
yeah. I'm not really into Shark Week.
Yeah, I just like the drinks. I just like the
A lot of
sweet
people
stuff.
talk about it though.
Yeah, dude. I guess it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It's Shark Week.
Have you been to a Renaissance Festival?
Yeah, no, but I want to go. It looks fun.
Like I feel like Renaissance Festival is like Shark Week. Like it sounds
Okay.
fun, but like I don't know. I just never been. I'm sure I'll have fun, but
I'm always scared to go because I'll probably be the only black person there.
I don't think you're wrong, dude. I'm not gonna lie, because me and my family went to medieval times, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think about it, I don't think I saw one black dude.
Yeah, and it's the
I did
usual
not
thing.
see one brother there, dude. Did not see
Yeah,
one.
I'm sure the Renaissance Festival will not have black people.
Like me and my family are probably the closest like to any color in there. Actually, no, never mind. I'm lying. Scratch that. I'm lying. There was a black dude.
There was one black dude.
Yeah, he was one of the knights.
Yeah,
In the show.
Uh-huh.
He kind of kicked ass. He was pretty cool.
Was that the one in Scottsdale?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you ever been?
Yeah, I think
That's
I've
fun.
seen
It's real
that.
fun.
It was fun,
It's expensive though.
but the food is good.
Yeah, the food's actually really good.
Did it make you eat with your hands, or did you ask for a
Mhm.
fork?
Oh no, I ain't with my hands.
Oh, I thought
I'm
you were
good,
gonna be
man.
punk and ask for a fork.
No, I ain't no punk, dude. Never. Nah, but yeah, Shark Week, dude. Oh, good. Okay, I got a real question for you. So you know, like movies, like they come out like a trilogy, or like just like two movies,
Mm-hmm.
and like usually the first movie is always the best one. But which movie series has the best second movie? Like the second movie is better than the first one. Like which one? Like which one do you think?
I'm gonna say Transformers.
Okay, that's a good one. Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
that
watched
one's
that
look
like
good.
7 times.
That one's actually good.
That was a good one.
Mine's gonna be kind of dumb. I was gonna say Shrek 2.
I like the end of Shrek 2 when they were playing I Need a Hero.
Dude, I love that movie.
That movie's funny.
Like, I didn't realize how good it was until like, cause my girl likes watching Shrek, so like we're watching Shrek 2. I'm like, dude, this is so much better than the first one. Like, I didn't even realize it either. Like the fun, like I think my favorite part is like when like Donkey's like the stallion, and like the cops are chasing him, and then like we got a white Bronco hitting east. And it's like the whole OJ thing, you know, when he's like driving his Bronco getting chased by the cops.
Yeah.
And then like they fucking like they're like arresting Shrek and Donkey, and then Donkey's like on the ground like please brutality. But like when you think about it, he's the only black dude in the cast.
I know, right?
I'm like, what the fuck? Like this is so like it's dumb because like he's a white stallion too. He's like what's that movie Tropic Thunder, like RDJ. He's like he's like I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. And then like that scene, like they're like pepper spraying like Shrek with like the grinder, the pepper grinder.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that movie's great. And then like literally right after that, what's his name? Pinocchio and the little gingerbread guy. They're all like trying to save him in the well. And then like they're like Pinocchio gets all tied up and they need his nose to get longer. Like, just tell a lie. He's like, I don't know. And then Doggy's like, just say something crazy, like you're wearing women's underwear.
No, I'm
And
not.
then he's like, no, I'm not. And then like his nose doesn't grow. And then they're like, are you wearing women's underwear? He's like, I most certainly am not. Then the gingerbread man like checks his shorts. He's like, it's a dog. Nah, I love that movie.
That movie
It's
is
so
funny.
good, dude. It's underrated, bro. Actually, I
It
don't know
is.
if it's underrated. It's good.
They need to come out with a new one.
I knew that. Nah, I'm good with the Shrek, dude.
What?
Like they could have stopped at the second one. I would have been happy.
They need at least one more. At least a Christmas special.
Nah, but yeah, dude. Have you seen any movies lately?
I saw The Flash.
How's that?
People
The-
say that it was a bad movie, but I feel like I liked it, but then I didn't like it because I feel like the series already did like a thing about Savitar. So Savitar is Barry, but it's Barry like an evil Barry. It's a Barry that couldn't save
his soul.
not his soul.
Like evil Barry. Are you
his-
talking about like witches and shit? Like
So there's different
skinwalker stuff.
No, so there's different Earths, right? So this is
Uh-huh.
the Earth that we live on, and there's a different dimension, a different universe where
Oh,
there's
okay,
another
like
Earth.
alternate reality or like an alternate universe.
alternate
Okay.
universes. So in this other alternate universe, Barry couldn't save the people he wanted to save. So he kept trying to go back in time and try to
Oh, and
redo
he like
things. But it was
messed up the
inevitable.
timeline.
Yeah, it was inevitable and it drove him
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
So he turned into Savitar. With Savitar, Savitar was in the series, but they brought him into the movie. So I felt like they could have chose
Someone else.
a
Something
different,
else.
like
Bad
a
guy.
different evil person.
Oh,
to do
okay.
it. But I did like the story. The story was good.
Okay.
The story was good. I like this. For me personally, I like the story.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Dude, I think the last movie I saw in theaters was Bad Boys 3.
Dang, you missed a lot.
Yeah. Dude.
Bad Boys
I mean,
3.
like everything comes to streaming like after like a couple months, so
Oh, I got an app for it, so I don't normally leave to watch a new movie.
uh-huh.
I just watch it at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't have an interest in movies. I mean, it'll be like we're always like, oh, we should go watch this movie. We should go watch this movie, but like it just never happens. It just never happens.
I love Marvel movies. I love scary movies. So, but Flash, I wanted to see in the movie theater.
Okay.
So I wanted to go see that in the movie. Every other movie we seen at home.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Ooh. I don't know. I have a couple. I'm a big fan of Chucky before he started. After 3, Chucky just started going downhill.
Okay. Like the OG Chucky's, like the in the 90s, like the 90s.
Yeah,
Chucky's.
the 1, Chucky 1, Chucky 2, those are the best ones.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
And then my favorite that scared the living heck out of me was probably Insidious.
The first one?
The first one was
No way, really? That scared you?
Yeah, it did.
Nah.
It was like a good scare.
Cap. That's such a good movie, dude.
It is a good
love
movie.
that. Like, yeah, at first time it's scary, like that red thing, that red devil thing behind that dude. But nah, dude, that's such a good movie. I love that movie. Like,
I love it. It kind of freaked me out.
Like, I love the whole idea of the movie, dude. Honestly, like astral projecting and like getting stuck in that other realm, like the astral world or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Like, it's just made my mind like, dude, like that could
People
happen.
don't realize that stuff is real.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, yeah, like like if you believe in God and like stuff like that, you have to believe in like other things like that too, you know? Like if you believe in something, you had to take consideration of like other like
Right.
beliefs. Like
So if you believe in like spirituality, you have to be believing like outer body
like
experiences. Like it's real. Like that
yeah,
stuff is
dude, like
real.
yep. That's why like what was that thing called? Like you're sleep paralysis, dude. That's why it's like
I used to get that.
you used to get it.
Yeah.
I think one time I did get it, and like this is when I was young, dude, and like I freaked out, dude. Like I was like crying to my mom, and like my mom like she made me stay at my dad's because I wanted to shut up, dude. I kept crying, like I like slept with the Bible and everything, dude.
Uh-huh.
Like it was just like because I was sleeping and like I couldn't move. Like it's like the same thing. Like you can't move, you hear a scary voice, and like you're trying
Yeah.
to like yell for help, and like nothing's happening. Like once I finally snapped out of it, I ran to my mom's room. I was like, dude, like I don't know what happened. There's something in my room. Like I was crying, dude, and like yeah. And then my mom's like, you can go sleep at your dad's. Like take the Bible with you. Go get saved. You know,
Dang.
you need Jesus.
Dang.
No, but I think like I might have had a few other times, but I think that's the like main one I like really remember.
Hmm.
Dude, what was my favorite scary movie? Like the one that did scare me, the first Jeepers Creepers.
That scared you?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, when I very like first time I watched it, like, dude, this is wild. Cause like they like slide into like the cave and like they have all those dead bodies all over like the cave
Dude,
and
he was
stuff.
stealing people's underwear.
Yeah, he's creepy. He's freaky, dude. He likes the chonies, dude. He likes to
Oh
stink.
man.
Nah, but I can't think, dude. Like I watch scary movies, but like I'm not like, oh, I have to go watch it. I think that one or the Blair Witch.
That which is okay. I liked it.
It's good if you like right before you go camping.
For what it was. Oh, you know what else is a scary one? Paranormal Activity.
The first
The
one was
very
good.
first one.
The first one's good.
Yeah, the first one was good. That's a classic.
There was another one that was kind of creepy, like The Devil in Me, the devil in me, something like that. It's a short movie. It's like an hour long, dude.
I never seen that.
It's good. It's good.
Is that the elevator one?
No,
Oh.
I can't remember. Have you seen The Fourth Kind? It
Uh,
has Mila Djokovic from Jovic, something like that from Resident Evil.
that's the one based on a true story?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's a good movie. It's not scary. It's just I like how they go
Yes.
back and forth between like the movie and then like the real part, like the real interview.
Yeah.
Dude, that lady looks like she's seen some shit, dude. Like
Yeah, she did.
she's
Them
like
aliens was coming
her
after
eyes are all like
me.
sunken in and like dude, like you seen some
Yeah,
stuff, dude.
that was crazy.
I remember watching that movie and like I think the next day, like I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, like, have you seen aliens? Like, do you know anything about aliens? And then she's like, hold my beer, like hold up. So like so my mom's older, like my parents are older. So like when they had me, they're well into their 40s, like mid 40s, I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
So when my mom was growing up, she grew up on the res, like, and she went to boarding school. So before she went to boarding school, their main line of travel was horses and wagons.
Yeah.
Okay. So to get anywhere, they had to use the horse and wagon. And so when it got dark or before it started getting dark, they had to set up camp. And like one night she set up camp at a wash. A wash is like a canyon, like a small canyon pretty much. That got washed out from rainwater and whatnot, like erosion. And she said like you can see like these green lights hovering over the wash and like they had like their little spotlights like looking for stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then like because like I don't know if my aunties remember, but she was telling like, yeah, she's like, me and my sisters, we just used to sit in the back of the wagon, just watch the things hover around and like just watch, dude. And like I believe her, dude, because I remember me and my cousin were going out to my grandma's house like for Thanksgiving. We used to go out there for like every Thanksgiving as a family, like, you know, spend time as a family. And the way you get to my grandma's house, you go like right before you get there, you go up this hill, and when you get to the hill, you can't see anything but the sky until like you get over the hill. Then you see the house, and so me and my mom get there, and so we get to that point where you see nothing but the sky, and you see this green light just zips across the sky. I was like, Mom, do you see that? She's like, no, I'm driving. I'm like, okay, like maybe I'm seeing stuff. But later that night, me and my cousin were sitting around the campfire, and we're looking at the sky, you know, just like, because you can see there's no night pollution. Like you can see all the stars, the Milky Way.
Yeah.
And me and my cousin were looking at the sky, and we see this bright green light, dude, just shining, and then it zips across the sky. Like you can see like the trail and everything. It's like green, like a greenish color.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it was aliens. If anything, it was like a shooting star, but
no,
it's weird. It's always green. Like it's always like a green color, like a greenish like tint.
You know what's funny? When I was living in Maryland, I had to work in this it was called Morant Power Plant, and it was like deep, like in a rural area. So I used to have to ride down this windy road, and it was like maybe 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock one day, and I could see, when I looked up, I see this green orb, and it looked like it was on fire. And it had like trails coming out of it, just like how you said. Yeah. And it was going just as the same way as I was going. It was like above me, and it was going just as I was going. And it didn't make noise. It didn't do anything. I saw another one going to the 95 when I was going back to New York one time. I was on the Jersey Turnpike, and I saw one, but it was coming the opposite side of me, and it was green, and it had the trail, and it made like a curve, like it knew where it was going. And
like it's been there before.
Yeah, but it was moving really quick. But it wasn't that quick, but it was way fast, 10 times faster than the airplane. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I've seen them before. I've seen a couple of them light up out of nowhere and then just take off.
They're out there, bro.
They are.
They're out there, man.
They are. I mean, they already been here.
Yeah. I don't know why they keep coming back. We messed up this planet, dude. But
now, I mean,
maybe they're just studying us. Like, dude, like these guys are a trip. Like they're always fighting. They know they're killing their planet, but they still keep doing it. You know.
I don't think they study, because I think they have something to do with us, because a lot of the ancient Egyptians, they didn't build those pyramids. Those pyramid blocks were laser cut.
Because it's so precise. Like
they're laser cut, and they said the diameters of all the pyramids and how they were placed, it would be impossible for our civilization to know what to do and how to do it like that.
Because like at that time, like, because those blocks are big. Those blocks at the pyramid are ginormous.
They said there was no way they could have stacked that by themselves.
Yeah.
So they had to use something. And then there's other civilizations that had like electricity. They had stuff that we would think that it's new to us today, but they've been having had it a long time ago.
Dude, there's this like theory, like you know, like the technology we have now, like say like the stuff we're using today.
Yeah.
Like somewhere up in the government, like they had this stuff like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and like and the way like they talk about stuff, like they start making movies, like for a while there's like a new alien movie, new like just something every other month, and they say
Yeah.
like they make movies or like they do stuff like that to introduce
Yeah.
something new to humans. So like in the event that aliens do come, like they do make contact, like we're not so like, oh, we're not freaking out as much, I mean, like I'm
Yeah.
a freak out still, but
I
we're not
won't.
like, oh, like what are you, like obviously we're gonna know they're aliens, so
All right. So I once had a dream. Okay.
epiphany, a
It was
vision.
it was a dream, and somehow I was in the alley, right? And the alley was dark.
Wait, were you in New York or were you here in Phoenix?
I was here in Phoenix.
Was it hot?
Huh?
Was it hot?
No, was
No.
not.
Okay.
Not yet, I don't think so.
Okay.
So I was in this alley. It was really, really dark. And the only thing that was casting light was the moon. And I knew there was something down the alley. So I walked down the alley and there was a craft. All right. And the craft was open. And I walked up into the craft. Right. And it was bright. I mean, it was like walking into like a jewelry store. It was so bright.
Like Icebox.
Huh?
Like Icebox.
Yeah. And there was in the middle of this craft, there was like a gurney. Right. And it had like it looked like, that paper that the dentist put on you.
Oh, yeah. So you don't like
whatever.
get blood all over
It had
yourself.
like little ripples and stuff in it.
Yeah.
So there was that, but it was like a sheet. It looked like a sheet. And I walked around the table and I went to the side of the table. I walked around the gurney and there was a table on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And there was these tools that I've never seen in my life. Like they had,
dude, you got probed, didn't even know.
But the thing is, these tools looked like they were already used.
Oh.
They had like, some of them had like specks of blood on it, but it looked like, and I was looking, I didn't touch anything, but I was looking to see,
what it was,
what they were. And I knew that they were tools. Like I didn't know what they were for surgery or whatever, but I knew something was going on. So when I looked up and looked towards where I came onto the craft, there was these 3 or 4 beings that came onto the craft, and the craft closed. And then they were standing and looking at me, and I was looking at them. And
like, why this fucker so tall?
Huh?
Like, why he's so tall?
They were just as tall as me. They were like, so when they say they were, they're
trying to figure out if you're an alien too or not.
Huh?
They're trying to figure out if you're an alien too or not because he's so big.
I don't know.
They're like, why would they this guy? Like, why he black?
They should have closed the door. You don't just park your craft somewhere and don't close the door.
Yeah, dude. They're lucky you're not made in black, dude.
I know, right? But they were grays, and they had like, the typical gray like eyes,
big old head, big eyes.
And I thought they would have been shorter, but they were like my height. I think there was one that was like a little shorter than me.
I heard they're like lanky, like
they are. They were like skinny.
They're like built like Kevin Durant. That's how I think about it.
Yeah. But they weren't as tall as him. They were like my height and a little shorter.
Okay.
But that's what I remember. And I remember I drew a picture at work at Dish. And I remember Ivan came to me and he was like, "What are you drawing?" And I was like, "Oh, just something.
Just a little something.
Just a little something.
It's all an anal probe." He was like, what the?
But I remember that vividly. That was like one of my vivid dreams, or dream, I should say, that I ever had
I don't
about.
think I've had a dude. You got probe, dude. You got abducted, everything. You got probe,
I hope not.
research. They have your DNA, dude. There's probably like three of you right now.
Well, I hope they taught me something. I want to meet one of me.
Do
Ooh,
you though?
do you believe in alternate universes?
Like Interstellar? Yeah.
No, I mean like there's like another you in an alternate universe.
Yeah, dude. I hope he's smart.
So, uh, I'm gonna say this. I had a dream one time, right?
Because
It
isn't
was
that what I think what you're about to say is like when you dream about yourself doing something else, it's you in an alternate universe. Like
yeah,
you're seeing through that
yeah,
POV, that point. Okay.
uh-huh. So I didn't understand it at first, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I had this dream. I'm gonna tell you what the dream was. I had this dream that it looked like there was like a nuclear attack, right?
Mm-mm.
Everything was red, like the sky was red,
Mm-mm.
people were dead.
Yeah.
Everything was scorched, right? Like the buildings were scorched, like it was on fire, everything.
No, you're just
There
saying
wasn't
something
that
you're
many
true.
people, right? And it was me and another girl walking around, like we were just like scavenging for food or
Yeah.
whatever the case is. And we came across this guy, and he was like, "Oh, you here? You is that your girlfriend?" We said, "No, we're just like best friends." I was like, I knew her for a long time.
That's my best friend.
And all of a sudden, I downloaded so much information about this person. Like, I remember going to school with her, playing outside with her, every kind of memory I would have had of this person, it downloaded straight into my brain. And I still, till this day, I remember everything about this person.
No.
And I never met this person in my waking life. It was in this universe of whoever this person was. I downloaded all that information. And then I told my wife about it. And I sat there and I was like,
He's like, who?
what
You dream of
happened?
another girl?
I said, what happened? I was like, how did I download all this information about somebody I never even met?
Yeah.
I said, is this kind of alternate reality stuff? Can you actually sit there and like download information, or is that really an alternate reality? And as I was thinking that, I was looking for a movie to watch. And for some reason, I picked Doctor Strange. And the question that I was asking myself got answered in that movie, because I didn't even realize it was going to happen that way. It was like, like how we like, oh, well, what job should I try? You turn on the TV and be like, well, if you think you need a new job, you should try this. And you're like, oh, right? Like,
I guess I will, yeah.
That's how it was. It was like, oh, that's what happened.
What?
Because he was like, I think Doctor Strange's friend or the other guy he hang out with, he was like, so you mean to tell me the time I fell asleep and I dreamt that I was walking on clouds, that was really me in a different universe?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. And then I looked at my wife, she was like, babe, that's the question you were just asking. I said, I know.
What the heck? You wild, man. You have some weird dreams.
I'm a very special person, I would say. I wouldn't say I'm special. I feel like our mom, she passed that stuff down to me.
Yeah. Oh, it's like your mom, like well versed in.
She's a sensitive. She turned it off. She knew how to turn it off. I kind of just like living with it.
Dude, I don't dream, bro. It's straight black.
You dream.
I dream, but like I mainly have bad dreams.
Well, bad dreams also mean something too.
Well, I don't want to know what they mean.
You gotta look them up.
No, I do. I know I dream, but like I don't remember the dreams. Like, dude, I think I go to bed too late and wake up too early, so like I'm not able to
process it.
Process everything, yeah, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like usually I don't go to bed till like midnight, and then I'm up at like 5:30 or 6, dude. So
But you gotta remember your dreams, because if
I
you
gotta write a
like to
notebook.
pray before you go to sleep, a
Mm,
lot of the times your answers come through prayers, through your dreams.
yeah.
So you might not understand it, but if you look it up and you find out what certain things mean, you will understand.
Dude, I will. I did something weird did happen to me one time, like as far as dreaming. I remember one time, like, um, this is when I was in high school, like my senior year. So my senior year, my dad had a stroke, and like it really like did him in. Like he can't like do a lot of stuff anymore.
Mhm.
So he did try living by him, like with my half brother, and who is handicapped. So like they're just kind of like helping each other, you know, like Vaughn would help him do stuff, and then my dad would kind of help him do stuff. And so, um, like one night, like I had a dream, like I was at my dad's apartment, and like I walk in, and like I just see like this like pool of blood, like just blood, you know, like, and like it's been sitting there, it's like coagulating. I think that's what, like it's like thick and like almost like a paste, like tomato paste, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, where's my dad? Like, where's mom? Like, freaking out. And that's all I remember from the dream, right? I wake up, I'm like, oh, like, what the heck? And the very next day, like that day, my dad, like, he fell in the kitchen, cracked his head wide open, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude. And like, he called me, and like, I'm guessing he thought he was gonna die. He's like, I love you. Like, he's already called the ambulance, they're on the way. So like I was like, just stay right there. Like I didn't live too far, like I lived like a minute, 2 minutes from where they were at. So like me and my mom, like we got in the or like I got in the car, I get there, and yeah, like sure enough, that pool of blood was there. Just like in my dream, but like fresh blood, and like my dad was right there. I was like, okay, like the ambulance is like right outside there and come get you, like, you know. So that was like, I don't know, that was weird.
That wasn't a dream.
That's how a lot of my dreams are. So like when I have a bad dream, like I freak out, dude. Like I call my mom, and like she tells me to pray like with corn pollen, and like pray for everybody, and like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't had a dream like that in a while, like a long while. So like I think I'm in a better place in mind, I guess. That's how you would say.
That's called a premonition. It's not a dream.
Yeah. Premonition, yeah. That's the word. Yeah, but I used to have dreams like that all the time. Like they'll be bad, and like I'll tell my mom, and then she just like stop, dude. Like just chill. Like you'll be all right. She's like, you're just scaring yourself, you know. So
No, I would say listen. You have to listen to your. I would say listen to your dream, especially. That's one thing I feel like you have to really know yourself in order
to
to
like know like what those dreams mean.
Not just to know, like, yeah, what the dreams mean, or if it's a premonition, if it's something you should look out for, stuff like that. Like for me, like I would get like this, like I usually get when something really bad is gonna happen, I start to get these headaches, like right here.
Yeah.
And it gets really, really bad, and my emotions turn like I don't know, like I feel like I take on the emotion of whoever this is gonna happen to.
Oh, okay. So do you get like anxious or like angry?
Anxious. A lot of the times I feel sad. I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
And I know it's not me, but I feel like my head is like pounding, like boom, 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 boom. And I tell my wife, I said something bad's gonna happen. And then all of a sudden, like maybe 5 minutes later, the headache is just gone.
Yeah.
It's poof. The emotions is gone. I'm back to myself. And I said, well, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, because I
My headache's gone. Like it
headache is
happened.
gone.
Something happened.
It's gonna happen. So usually about a day later, I always hear something bad that happened. Somebody died or something bad happened.
Crazy, man. No, like I like I guess I believe in like I take a little dabble in everything. Like I believe in a little bit of everything, you know, like you can't like to me, like you cannot not believe. I mean, I know there's people that don't like believe in anything, you know,
Yeah,
like we're
but
just a happy accident, but like I mean accidents do happen, but like I don't know. It's weird, you know, like we're such a small piece of this earth, but we're here, you know, we're
yeah,
breathing, we have all this cool stuff, we have all this technology, we have the ability to speak to each other, we have thinking brains, you know, we can make our own choices. So like there has to be something behind everything, unless it is just a big happy accident, you know.
uh, I don't think anything's an accident.
Nah, can't be, right?
I don't think so. I don't think there's no accident. I just think it is what it's supposed to be.
Dude, so like remember I think earlier I was saying we used to go to church. And like, so when I was growing up, like my mom tried raising me like traditional, like Navajo traditional, but I think it was hard for her just because the world we live in now, it's hard to live by those teachings, like hard to live that way of life. But she would always tell me like stories and like and stuff. But um I remember she made me read a book like how Navajos believe the world was created like Earth, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And those stories are very similar to the Bible. Like first there's light, you know, then there's darkness, and then there was water, then there was land. So in Navajo, like yeah, there's light, then there's the black, the darkness, then there's the blue, like the blue earth, which is water, then there's brown, which is the ground, then there's these animals, then you know, so like there's a lot of similarities, you know, and I think in a lot of like different cultures or you know religions, like they're all very similar, you know.
Yeah.
So like there has to be some truth behind it. There
Oh, of
has to be
course.
there's no reason for all these stories to sound the same, like or like have very they're all like they're all in line with each other, you know. So,
Yeah. Yeah, nothing just happens. I feel like nobody just meets for no reason.
yeah,
You know, everything is connected in some way. You ever had like deja vu and what you thought was supposed to happen, it didn't happen?
yeah,
So sometimes it does happen and sometimes it doesn't.
yeah,
So, you know, like, so there was one day I was just sitting down and I was like, there was something I was doing and it felt really familiar, like I did it before.
mm-hmm.
And I was like, somebody's gonna knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I remember happening. But at the time that nobody knocked on the door. And then sometimes I remember things the way it's supposed to happen and it happens the way it's supposed to happen. So I don't know. Like I feel like somebody changes the timeline.
Changes the timeline.
Uh-huh.
Um, like I think, well, yeah, like I think certain things have to happen or certain events take place like that are out of control that can alter anything, you know. But I don't know, like maybe a different version of you changed something, so like you know maybe they figured something out and then it changed everything, you know. Like I don't know, dude. Like
I don't know.
that's too much, man. My brain's gonna explode.
Somebody's changing something.
Yeah,
I don't know who it is.
all these conspiracy stuff, dude. I like it.
All right.
Yeah. It's a good conversation. No, I remember when I was younger, me and my sister used to talk about like stuff like this all the time. Like I don't talk like this is the first time I talked about stuff like this in a long like it's been years, dude.
Yeah,
It's been a while. It's good. It's fun.
I know,
It's
right?
fun. It's fun. No,
I want to go to like the Res and
The
then
Res.
watch
The
the
Res
sky.
is fun, dude. The Res is fun.
Just
Good
watch
place
the
to be.
sky.
The sky is, dude, I'm not gonna lie, it is beautiful. Like I doubt you've seen the sky like how it is like where my family's originally from in Sand Springs. Like it is beautiful, dude. Like you can see everything. You see the Milky Way and like the milkiness.
What?
I don't know. Like you see it, dude. It's awesome, dude.
The most
Like
I
you
ever
can.
seen was like I went down to 85 and there's a part of the 85 that's just like pitch black.
Uh-huh.
And I turned off the lights and pulled over and I got out and I just looked at the sky.
Dude, sometimes like something so dark can be so beautiful, you know? Like you just have to look.
I
You just
know.
have to know where to look,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So now the rest is fun, dude. You can do it almost whatever.
I know, right?
Act dumb, do fun stuff. No, it's cool. I haven't been out there for a while.
How long it take to get there?
Well, I mean, well, Sand Springs is far. Like that's the res I'm used to, but like there's a res like an hour away, like in Pima, like the Pima res. There's reses all over the place, but
Oh,
like if you're thinking of the stereotypical res, like which I'm assuming is like my grandma, like where my grandma is from, like
mhm.
like where there's nothing, like no running water, no electricity. Yeah, like that's the res, bro. Like it's fun. It's a beautiful life.
Okay.
No, but
Mm.
what else can you do? I mean, it's good though. Did you ever hear about there's a bunker underneath the Denver airport?
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
for real.
There's a
So
bunker? What kind of bunker?
like an underground, like when like there's like nukes and stuff, dude.
What?
Like when yeah, dude, like supposedly like all like the political people and like high leaders in like different countries, like they're supposed to be able to get like to that area like in a certain like X amount of time so they can like get everyone to the bunker. And like it's supposed to be right underneath the airport, dude. Because Denver is all mountains, dude. Like it's all mountains. So there's supposed to be
Yeah.
like a airport, and supposedly the Denver airport's built like into like a swastika. I don't know if you heard
What?
about that. Yeah,
I didn't hear about that. It's
maybe I'm
kind of
thinking of a
like
different airport. Maybe I'm thinking, but I know the bunker with Denver, like that's legit swastika.
kind of like on like in Terminator 3 when you had to take him to the bunker. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
a fallout
yeah.
shelter.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy. You ever heard of the Illuminati?
Of course. They run the music industry.
Music. Was it Jay-Z?
Yeah.
LeBron James.
Beyonce. Beyonce, a witch.
She trash.
With Beyonce, all of them. They
I don't even like Beyonce. Like I saw this meme one time, like get paid like $2 million to never listen to Beyonce again. I'm like, bro, pay up.
and then they got Katy Perry. She out there doing witchcraft in her concerts.
Not anymore, dude. She don't even do music anymore, right?
Yes, she do. She got a concert going
She
on.
do that. What's that song? Dark Horse?
Oh, that was like one of her come out songs.
Dude, no, Travis Scott, dude. Travis Scott. That guy
Yo, that
taking
dude.
energy, killing people. Like,
Yo, they were dying at his concert.
yeah, dude. And like I saw this video, like he's been doing like rituals, like these like like real like devil stuff, dude. You know, like the way like
Yeah.
his like the layout is, and like that's why all of his like concerts like they have that mouth open, right? So like they can
Mm-hmm.
eat the souls and take their energy and like
Uh-huh. So he's doing it. Lil Uzi's talking about taking people to hell with him in his concerts. He said, I'll take all of you. He said, y'all all here with me now. So y'all all part of it. They was like, no, no. He said, no, you're too late now. You already came here.
that's scary, dude.
He's telling them the truth. He said,
I don't even like
my
Lil
music,
Uzi.
you're here. Y'all gonna come with me anyway. Y'all all going to hell with me. And then the weekend, he's added a lot of imagery in his concert.
Yeah, yeah.
So they all pretty much giving people slowly a taste of what
Hell's
is
like
gonna be supposed to be normalized.
that's the
Because
thing, yeah. Like they're making all this crazy stuff normal, like, and which is so weird because like everything is being normal. Like, I like, is that what's considered progression now? Like everything to be normal, like.
So everything, so to order to somebody to normalize stuff, they usually have like I feel like Lil Nas X was a guinea pig. He was like one of the first, because back in the day, if people found out you were gay and you was in the industry,
You were out.
you
Like
were
you were
canceled,
done.
like
Yeah.
off the break. So I feel like they used Lil Nas X to like have him as like a
Like,
breakout star
uh-huh.
and made him really flamboyant, and people still took to him.
Yeah,
Now
they still mess with
everybody's
them.
starting to slowly bring out
Yeah.
everything.
That makes sense.
So they're
God damn.
normalizing stuff. And you can see like regular TV shows pretty much nudity these days.
Yeah. It
Regular
really is,
TV.
dude.
You don't even need cable anymore.
Yeah, dude, you don't need anything.
Yeah. So
Yeah, dude. Nah.
and then now, what was I gonna say? They passing out, they made a bill where they're gonna be making lab made meat.
Oh, I
And
thought that was a thing already.
yeah, they just passed it like 2 weeks ago, the
Because
bill.
like at the grocery store, there's that thing called like egg. Like it's made from plants and stuff.
No, it's not gonna be made
And
from
then
plants.
like that, no, but like that same company, they're the ones that are making meat from a petri, like from the petri dish, like the lab made. I think it's
Yeah,
the same company.
it's owned by Bill Gates.
Is he still alive? Oh, that's Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is gone, dude. Rip Steve Jobs. Thanks for the iPhones, bro.
All right. I don't like iPhones though.
You don't like iPhones? I love my iPhone.
I'm a Galaxy.
I used to have a Galaxy. I loved it. I keep flip flopping, dude. I flip flop. I'm a flip flopper.
I can't do iPhones. They're just too. You can't really do much with it.
Yeah, it's user friendly, dude.
Huh?
It's user friendly.
No, it's not. You can't plug it to any computer and use it. You need a Mac to actually use to plug it up.
Because you need to plug it because it's already it's a computer in your hand, dude. Like, what do you need to plug your phone to the computer?
What if you're like a YouTuber or something and you need to put your videos and stuff onto your computer? You can't do that.
You upload it to the cloud.
No, you gotta edit.
But you upload it to the cloud and you like edit.
No, you can't edit because your computer won't understand it. You need a Mac.
No, yeah. I think the thing I love most about my iPhone is the Face ID. I think it's like the only reason why I have it.
All the phones have Face ID.
Yeah, but Apple does it better.
No, they don't.
God, man, you sound like this. There's this meme like
that's your government ID. That ain't no Apple ID.
There's this meme like, what does it say? Like the hardest person convinces the Android user to use an iPhone or something like that.
Yeah.
Have you seen that meme? That's Alan.
Yep, that's me. Yep, can't convince me.
Dude, what was I gonna say? Because you're talking about the meat, the man-made meat, Bill Gates, dude. Oh yeah, Steve Jobs. So I guess when this dude got cancer, like he wouldn't listen to doctors. Like, oh, you need to like do this, like do that, do that. He's like, not really eat fruits.
Is that what he did?
Yeah, he like, dude died like probably a lot faster than he should have if he would just like listen to doctors, you know?
He had cancer.
Yeah, Steve Jobs. Yeah, I think he had cancer.
So there's this guy on I seen a video, and they told him he had cancer and he only had like 2 months to live. And instead of, he said chemo didn't work, nothing worked. He said what he did was what he ate dog dewormers, and it actually cured him.
Nuh-uh.
That's what he said.
He's lying.
He ate dog dewormers.
Clout.
I don't know.
Clout.
I mean, what do you got to lose if you got cancer?
True.
I mean,
I don't know. I see people eat dog biscuits, like the little
I don't
treats.
know about the dog biscuits, but
I
I'll
mean,
eat some dewormers if I had cancer. You told me I had a week to live. I'll be eating some dog dewormers.
True. Like, just give me anything and everything.
Because ain't no doctor gonna give you the cure, even though there is one.
Yeah, they make too much money.
The health industry is like $1 billion trillion.
What's it called? Big Pharma? Big Pharma?
Yeah, they want you to be sick. They want you to die because there's more money in their pockets.
What did Kanye say? Like, he's like, my grandma can't get no help, but Magic Johnson got a cure for AIDS or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta have deep pockets.
Yeah, there's cures for these things. They don't want to give it though. No. Because they want people to stay sick. That's how they make all their money.
I believe it. Makes sense. Like, how come like I still have to wear glasses?
Oh, do you know this lady taught me when I used to drive the bus? She said that she lowered her prescription because one of her doctors he said, if I tell you this, do not tell anybody I told you this, but you can lower your prescription if you do eye workouts.
Like,
so if you look up 50 times, look down 50 times, look left, look right 50 times.
Yeah.
And he said if you do that every day, your prescription will get better because your eyes
are
working in the muscle.
Yeah.
You get stronger.
Bad, dude. Dude, next time we Zoom, like, I'm not even wearing glasses anymore.
You know, I haven't I tried it like 2 days and I was like, oh, my eyes is hurting.
Dude, they do hurt. I did that like 3 times, just like when you tell me, I'm like, nope.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna try it for a whole month every day.
We're gonna do the case study.
Yeah, we're gonna do the case study. I'm gonna try it every day and see if something changes.
They're gonna be like,
because her eyes changed. She said she don't even wear glasses no more. She said she wear it just every once in a while.
If it works for you, dude, I'm gonna do that like 200 times a day.
All right, I'm gonna remind you. I'm gonna text her. Be like, it's time to do your eye workout.
My girl's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm working out, babe. She's like, you look like you're possessed. I'm like, trust me, it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
50 times up, so 1, 2, 3, and then down, and then 50 to the side, 50 to the side. And she said you only do it 50 times a day.
Interesting.
I was like, wow, I just learned something.
Dude, so you used to drive the bus. What is like one of the most true thing you heard from like a crackhead or like some like crazy dude, you know? Like, for example, like, okay, so like I was at a Circle K getting a soda, like, you know, just taking a break.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude's like, He's like, hey, he's like, Mr. Mailman. Like, this guy is tweaking, bro. He's like, he's on the sauce, you know? And like, he's like, did you know you can double the lids? I'm like, what? Double the lids? He's like, yeah, your drink won't spill. Dude, I kid you not, this guy, he fills up his cup, puts 2 lids on, and he like flips it upside down like it's a fucking Dairy Queen Blizzard. Nothing spilled. I'm like, dude, what?
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And then like, so like, I try it, and like, I need to like flip it upside down, but like, I tilt it. I'm like, dude, there's literally nothing coming out. So like, and every time I go Circle K, I double lid that.
Wow, I didn't know you could do
Yeah,
that.
dude, yeah.
I'm trying that next time.
I don't know if it only works on Circle K cups. I only do it at Circle K. I don't do it anywhere else.
Yeah, I'll be
Because,
the
you know,
one.
it's just like those foam cups, those big foam cups.
I'll be the one to spill it. To be honest, no.
No?
Everybody that came on my bus was
Normal. Pretty
I
normal.
wouldn't say normal, but some were normal, and then some weren't. But they never spit no.
But they never
out.
spit some truth like that.
No.
What?
Mm-mm.
One of my coworkers on one of my buddies' route, like at the end of his day, dude, there's this guy. He comes up to him. He's like he has all these like crazy conspiracy theories about the government and like. Oh, okay. Wait, before I get to that, there's this dude on one of the routes I do, and like one like hit like where his house is at. It's like beginning of the route, so it's like usually like get there like 10, like kind of early in the morning, and he comes out. I'm like, hey, like good morning, sir. Like have a good one, dude. Like the dude grabs my arm, like he grabs it. I'm like, whoa. I was like move your hand, dude. You know we're gonna have a problem. And then he's like, are they hurting you? Are you okay? I'm like, who's hurting me? He's like, your bosses, the post office. He's like, I know they're hurting you. Like, it's okay, you can tell me. He's like, just tell me if they're hurting you. I can make a call. I'm like, no, dude. Like, I'm good. Like, let me go.
He said, is your booty okay?
Yeah, dude, yeah. And then
they rape your mouth.
Yeah, dude. He's like, I know they want you to tell you that. I know they want you to tell me that you're okay, but are you really okay? I'm like, dude, I'm good. Like, peace. And like this dude, like he like sends outgoing, but he doesn't put his address, like the return address. And like some of the stuff, it's going to Washington D.C. It's like going to like Area 51.
Oh
like,
my god!
But he doesn't write it. He types it on like a typewriter, like one of those old school typewriters.
Oh, so they don't know who's
yeah, dude. Like this guy is like in it, dude. He's in it, bro. Yeah, dude. I meet some weird people on the route, bro. And like, anyways, yeah. Back to that guy. Like, he's telling my coworker, my buddy. And like at work, like you can, we're not supposed to probably, but like we had those like little earbuds, you know, and like this dude's telling him like, yo, like he's like, we're going to like a cashless society, like they're gonna be able to track all your transactions, like, you know, like the government's gonna know everything, like when you get your money, it has to go through this and that, then you get your money. Like he's like rambling. And then he leaves. I'm like, dude, is this guy talking about a bank statement? You know, because they're already tracking everything, you know?
He's not lying. They already passed the bill to do that.
Because he said like in July or something. Like,
yeah.
It was like recently.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
He's like legit.
Yeah, he's legit. He's telling the truth.
Are you crazy?
No, even Post Malone said it.
Post Malone's crazy.
No, he ain't crazy. Before he started doing all that drugs, he was talking about it. But they passed a bill so that your money has to go through some kind of government.
So it's just not the treasury, like the regular treasury it's going through? So there's like another step added to that. Chill out.
Look into this. Yep, he's not telling a lie.
Bill has money.
He ain't telling no lie.
Bill's passed about. Try that. In July. Dude.
I think it happened maybe this week or last week.
Yeah, like
recently happened.
I have to look into that, dude.
So they can seize everybody's money when they want to.
But I thought that's like a bank statement, dude. Is that not a bank statement? I don't know, dude.
You ain't lying. Some people crazy. You ever watch Independence Day? They thought that guy was crazy, the pilot. He said, they probed me, man. His dad was crazy.
Yeah.
He said, I told y'all.
Man. He was speaking truth, man.
He said, I told y'all they were aliens.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, like, if I would have heard it from you first, I'd probably, like, there's more, you know, like, plausibility, like, me believing it. But, like, I heard it from some guy that has something new every week, you know? So, I'll look into it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
dude.
I saw it online one day.
Send me a link if you find it again, dude. Like,
yeah.
I don't believe it. I do not. I mean, like, I know it. Okay, like when you guys bought your house, like it's wild. Like they like ask like where did this money come from? Like where did this come from? Like we need proof, you know.
They ask for everything, and they don't just ask once. They ask like 3 times.
The whole process, dude.
It sucks. They ask for like statements from like last year. They're asking where your money coming from.
For those people that don't know what the process of buying a house, they look into that to make sure your money's clean. Like you don't got no drug money or you got no, like your money's clean. It's legit.
Yep.
Like, so what I like, so like, I was into sports betting for a little bit and I was doing good, dude. Like, you know, I was bringing in some good money. Not like thousands, but like a good like $50-$40 like every other day, you know. But I did a parlay and it paid out like $250, $300.
Nice.
But again, for those people that don't know, when you get X amount deposited, if it's over, I forget what the limit is. Like if it's over that limit, they need documentation, like saying like it's good money, it's clean, you know, like this is why you got paid out. You need the statement, you need everything. So that was my first like real encounter with that, because like it hit my account and they're running through like my paperwork, my credit and everything. And
the like, email.
Do you have a statement for this? Do you have a statement for this exact transaction from DraftKings? I'm like, do they even do statements? Like, how am I like?
Yeah,
you know, like
they should be doing the statement.
Dude, it's. How was your house buying process? Was it
the same as yours? It was
a nightmare.
Pretty tedious, yeah. So they tell you can't not for your earnest money. Is it your earnest money?
I think it's any money that's gifted to you.
You can't have gifted money. So you have to literally earn all the money that you need to buy the house. At your, what's not the due date, at your closing. All the money needs to be legit, like some money that you made.
Yeah.
So you can't have somebody give you $10K and say, here.
Was your loan an FHA loan or was it
FHA?
FHA, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
they ask for like your job. What do you do at your job? How much money you make? When do you make it? Do you get bonuses? And it can't be written by you. It has to be written by HR or something like that.
Yeah. And
I had issues with that. It took me 2 weeks to get that statement. I had to hunt HR down just to get them to write it.
we don't get bonuses at the post office, so I didn't like really run into that. It was just oh, you can finish. My bad. I just totally cut
No,
you
go
off.
ahead.
I was just gonna say we're pretty much at the like we're closing, and my girl, she gifted me like rest of the closing costs because that's what we agreed upon. Like we agreed that like I was gonna pay for it. Like the earnest money you put down like for the loan, like the earnest money is just showing like you're a serious buyer, like you're legit, like you're looking to do this soon. So you have to put X amount depending on your loan. And then once you do find a house and you do get the bid, you do get the offer, there's inspections, there's depending on which home you have to get certain inspections done. So I agreed to like pay those, and she agreed to help me with the closing costs. So she gives me the money for the closing. Oh, my bad. And they see it's deposited. So they need her bank statements, like her account information, make sure that money is good. Because so I think is it 6 months or is it a year? Like anything after 6 months, they don't quite. Maybe it's a year, 6 months or a year. I can't remember. If it's anything past that, they don't ask questions. Like, okay, like you've had that money. But if it's anything before that time period, that's when you need documentation. That's when you need letters and signatures and everything from where we're getting the money from. So that was a big old thing because something with her account and like her dad, like it was like I don't know, and like so we had to get a letter from her dad saying like this is my daughter's account, pretty much, you know. And dude, it was just oh my god, that almost killed it. That like we almost lost like the house we're in right now.
Dang.
And after that, like it was just more like you think you're done, like you think you got the house, then there's just more stuff. Like there's just more, like there's always more.
Yeah, it's sometimes, like I said, it's the same stuff over and over again. But they'll hit you up, email you every day about something new.
Yeah. Don't put that off. Get it done as soon as you can, because the longer you put it off and you see a house you like and you don't have that stuff done, your offer might not be accepted just because you're missing these X amount documents or these, you know. So be on it when you're looking for a house, because it is a lot of work, and I don't think it's as fun as it was back in the day, because it was one of the most stressful things I've been through in my life.
Yeah, it's pretty stressful. And make sure your credit is right.
Yes.
You need at least a 710.
Yes.
710 gets you in the door. And don't have a whole bunch of stuff on your credit.
Nope.
Well, not on your credit, but don't have a whole bunch of credit cards out, because they look at that. It's called debt to income, and they will ding you for it if you have too much debt to income ratio.
If your credit utilization is too high,
you automatically,
they won't even look at your application.
They will not at all. So make sure all your stuff is in order, and do not buy
a car.
Major purchases.
Nope.
While you're buying a house.
Nope. If you're serious, if you're like that's something you want to do, don't make any major purchases. Just stack your money, man.
Just wait till after. Once you close and you get the keys, do whatever you want.
Yeah. Yep. Because like that house you want, it might not be there just because you want to go buy a car, but that car you want, there's plenty of other cars just like that. So just
you just ruin
hold your horses
in the whole process if you do that.
And don't be hopping from job to job. Try to stay consistent with your jobs.
Because they look at how long you've been in the job and that particular industry. So if you was a phone rep for a year and you decide you're gonna go ahead and be a driver, they're like, hold up.
They look at everything. They dig into everything.
It's
tedious. But once it's all said and done, it's a shoulder, like it's a weight off your shoulders, man. It's like you did it, you know. So it's over. The nightmare's over. So, but only thing you can do is build off it once you get into your new home. Because I think the thing is, like they say, like your first home is not your forever home. That's like it's your stepping stones, your building block. You build off that. You know,
our first home, definitely wasn't our forever home.
Like the house we're in, like I can see myself being here for a while, but I mean, if an opportunity presents itself where we can like purchase another home and rent out one or the other, like we'll do it, because that's passive income. That's money you got coming in every month, regardless. You know,
you could do a container home.
Oh, like the shipping containers?
Yeah,
dude. Some of those are nice, dude. Some of those
you can make your own. A lot of people don't need much. If you just make it look nice and put a bed in there with a TV and
you straight and have some Wi-Fi.
Nobody really cares.
Yeah,
because you go to a hotel, most people don't cook in there. They don't do much but watch TV and sleep, and then they go out party with their friends and come back.
True.
I mean, and then if your places like near stores, like Circle K's and restaurants, then that's even better for them.
Yep.
And container homes, they only cost like,
they're on the low, like low.
I think a 40 foot would cost about maybe $10K. You could probably get a used one for cheaper than that. Spray painted black or white. They cut out some windows.
Then you good.
Yeah.
Just put a little door in there.
Put a little door. Put some drywall up.
Oh, another thing, when you're looking for a home, don't get discouraged when you don't get like one of the houses you put an offer in. Like, I think we must have looked at like 15 houses before. So the house we're in was the very first house we looked, like first or second house we looked at. We fell in love with it. Originally, we didn't get the bid. Then we looked at 10 other houses. But the person that originally did get the bid, they bailed. Like, they didn't follow through.
Wow.
So they put it, so our agent let us know like the second it was back on, like literally the minute. And then she was like, do you want to put in? Oh, my dude, like get it in. And I think what helped us was we met the owner of the house when we came to look at it, and like my girl was pregnant, like she was literally like due like in like the next couple months. So like we're like, we're just looking, like trying to get into a house before our kid gets here, you know, like we want something stable for now, you know. So I think that's what like legit helped us get into this house. Like we met the lady, we talked to her for a little bit, you know, just told her what we're about, and dude, then she picked our offer and called my mom, like, dude, we got it.
Nice.
I was like, it's almost over.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah, dude. So like, I was like, I remember like during the whole process, I called my mom. I was like, Mom, like this is not fun. This is not the dream. This is not like what I was thinking buying a house would be like. You know, it is a nightmare. But once you get through it, it's worth it. It's cool thing about owning your home. You can do whatever you want to it, unless you live someplace that has HOA. But other than that, you can just.
I mean, HOA doesn't really. I guess it depends.
Yeah, it depends. Like,
I don't think Mesa is as strict with HOA as like Goodyear and Verrado's strict.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I haven't really lived anywhere with HOA, so.
Yeah, I know somebody in Verrado that tried to change the pebbles, the gravel in their front yard. They try to make it white, and
HOA's like, nah.
Yeah, they already bought the gravel and everything.
What?
They spread it, and then like 2 weeks later, they had to pick it all up. That sucked. The people in the neighborhood be telling on you.
Snitches, bro.
For real.
Snitches get stitches.
They be telling on you.
Nah, but I definitely think it's something everyone should try to get into, purchasing a home, whether it's a condo, something small, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So do it for yourself, for your family, for your kids, their kids, you know. It's not.
Yeah. It has its advantages and disadvantages.
Dude, you have to do everything yourself. That's the only thing that sucks.
Unless you're gonna have somebody cut your own lawn, cut your own grass and all that
Not
stuff.
baller like that. I'll do it myself. So if I mess up, I'm like, okay, like I messed that up.
Yeah, I pulled a tree up by mistake one time.
You pulled a tree?
It was like part of the landscaping.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like the way it looked, so I pulled it up.
Yeah, I'm pulling this. I'm gonna move. You're like, Patrick, like, why don't we just move it over here?
Yeah, I didn't know until I saw like the irrigation line coming up.
Oh, did you rip the line?
No, I didn't rip the irrigation line. I just pulled the plant out.
Dude,
it was ugly.
Real quick, so like I built a fence, like a privacy fence.
Yeah.
And I was digging the holes, and like the holes to put the posts in, they had to be like 2-3 feet deep.
Mm-hmm.
And like 3 different times I almost hit the water line, dude. Like different water.
Oh, damn.
Like I'm like digging like the post digger, and like I'm like, what is that? Like, and like I get down, like start digging. I'm like, oh shoot, that's the water line. That's something.
Oh, man. You probably need that.
Yeah, yes. And there's like 2 other times like I saw it. I was like, oh, I gotta like move this hole like a foot over here. I gotta move this one a foot back. I was like, that's good.
Buddy.
All right, man. You ready to call it a night?
Yeah, man.
Dude, you gotta go to bed. You about to fall over.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, guys. It was cool chilling, talking. Hope you all have a good one. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Water. Oh, shoot. All right. Peace.